Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from the road. Today, I'm hanging out here at the legendary Beer Shed with the Chuggy Award-winning Beer a Day with TK. What's going on, TK? How you doing?
I am living the dream, my brother. I'm thrilled to see you visiting again, and I'm thrilled to see you up in the Beer Shed.
It's a pleasure to visit here. I always love coming here, and I brought a crazy beer for us to try today. So this beer here, I'm going to mispronounce everything on it. It is the Pannonhalmi Fóapátság Sörfózde Quadrupel. And this is a Hungarian beer, if I understand correctly. It's a Hungarian beer. Now, I picked this beer up when I was over in the UK. I was over at Bloodstock. A dear friend of mine who's a fellow touring person and also a very well-known musician, the legendary Robin Mazen, she brought this beer to me. She picked this beer up on her travels specifically for me and gave it to me. And then I brought it back to the U.S. because I wanted to share it with you.
Listen, that is so amazing. And you know, not to be a jerk, but it's one of the awesome things about beer is that, like, look, we could drink them all ourselves.
Right.
It's so awesome when people share stuff and you share it and you share it, and like people trying stuff they haven't had. It's like when I bring back stuff from Kosovo. You know, I've had it, but I'd love to share it with other people because it's just like, it's not that they're magnificent, it's just beers that you haven't had from other places, and that's so cool.
Well, it's awesome to have friends who are like, oh, you're into these beers, you like to try different beers. Oh, hey, I'm in this area of the world, I don't really know much about beer, but this looks like a cool beer, or I'm going to grab this beer for you and bring it to you because I've never seen it before, I know you like beer.
Well, that's
so
a respect
really
thing,
cool,
right?
Yeah.
Like your friends travel the world and they know my boy likes beer, we can bring him back. I mean, that's you can't ask for more than that. Man.
Absolutely. So it's really cool. So this beer here, we tried to look it up. It's a quadruple from apparently Hungary, and it's all in Hungarian on the back here. 333 milliliter. I don't even know what that is. We should have looked at it earlier.
What?
It's the degree symbol with a capital B. It says 21 degrees. I don't know if that's Plato or if that's specific gravity.
IBUs is on there 23.
IBUs 23. It's 330 milliliter, 10% alcohol by volume. And what did it say for Untapped and Beer Advocate when you looked it up?
It's not much. It said it was 3.64 Untapped. Beer Advocate had nothing because I think there were very few check-ins. It said 10%, right. 23 IBUs, like you already mentioned. That was about it. And
luckily on this bottle it says May 14th, 2025, lot 0146. So that means this is well within date. But again, it's a quadruple, so these tend to age kind of well. You ready to check this out as you're yawning because you're bored of me talking?
We've been drinking a bit. Eagles won tonight. Packers. We've been doing that thing.
So there's this cool crown here. I'm going to hopefully try to show you a picture of later as he saved me there with the overflowing beer. But this crown looks kind of cool, like a, I don't know, Aztec or alien or ancient kind of drawing there. Do you see that crown?
That's kind of neat looking.
Yeah.
I'd say it's Aztec looking, man. It's neat looking.
Try to remember to take a picture of that, post it up there. Thank you, TK, for saving me on that when I was talking about the crown. You saw that bubbling up out of the bottle. And
the other thing that's cool, this is like one of those, I associate these with Belgium.
Yes,
like the Belgian beers. There's a Hungarian beer with that. It's kind of neat.
But is there a special word for these bottles?
I'm sure there is. You can like stroke it multiple times and see what it is, but
we're not going there. Let's get a nose on it. Get a little bit of grassiness.
I would say it's the first thing that I pick up is for a 10% beer. I don't think I'd pick up that booziness.
No booziness at all. There's like a little faint grassiness. Do you smell that?
After all the other beers the other night, my sinuses are a bit weird.
I just stuck my nose deep down in the beer. Can't drink your beer through your nose. I mean, I suppose if somebody could, but
I will say this. I think it smells a bit grassy. I think you get a little bit of a caramelly, kind of like almost like a molasses kind of thing.
Yeah.
I know like a lot of people say caramel, but I think it tastes darker or smells darker than that, more like caramel. I mean, like more like a
molasses.
Molasses,
yeah, molasses and some grassiness, and no booziness whatsoever.
Which is a hell of a weird combination.
Right, especially at 10%. There's no booziness in the nose at all.
Yeah, we gotta find out. I mean, if it tastes like it though, right?
Yeah, let's figure it out. Thank you very much, Robin. Appreciate it.
Robin, thank you. I don't know you, but I appreciate you for sharing it with me.
Cheers.
Body's surprisingly light for a quad, in my opinion.
Yes. Light for a quad, but still like on the verge of medium bodied.
Yeah. I don't mean light. I mean like a lot of quads I think are a little heavier. I think this is medium. Just medium.
I think it's light to medium.
Yeah.
There is some viscousness to it.
Yeah.
A little bit of viscousness to it. There's no alcohol to it whatsoever.
Which is shocking for 10%. I do think you get the caramel. There's something else there too.
You know what this almost reminds me of? And what is the name of that cookie? Fig Newton. It almost reminds me of like a Fig Newton kind of flavor.
I could get that because I think the thing that you're missing is that like weird sweetness. Like not weird. It's like a little bit of a sweetness to it, but it's not like a sweet.
No, not sweet at all.
Like a Fig Newton where like the cookie bit is like sweet enough to counterbalance or work with whatever you're.
Right. It's kind of like it's.
I think it's caramelly though, big time.
Definitely caramelly. But it's really wild and different to me.
Crazy thing is, if you gave me pints of this, I'd drink it. I wouldn't think it's 10%.
No idea it's 10%. But I guess it's just that weird like fig flavor, but it's not sweet. But it's not. I mean, it's almost dull sweet, I guess. It's dull sweet, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but
it's more like that rich sweet thing.
Yes.
Like to me, like Fig Newtons are more like it's sweet clearly, but it's more like a rich sweetness as opposed to like a just straight
sugary sweet. Yeah.
It's funny, I didn't think about this till you said it, but yeah.
This is really good. This is really nice.
I like it. Yeah.
I give this a big horns up. This is a really nice beer. Thank you very much, Robin. Really appreciate that. So kind of you looking out and picking up a beer like this for me. What do you think about the beer?
I enjoy it. I would drink these regularly. At 10%, it would probably get me in trouble.
Give it a horns up?
Yeah. I give it a horns up for real. Magnificent beer. Thank you for sharing it with the Yeti and sharing it with me. I would drink a lot of these and I would get in trouble.
Yeah, you could drink these easily. Real easy.
There's not one part of this that tells you it's 10%.
No. This would be a night ender beer for sure. You would have no idea what was going on. Just
because you wind up in Hungarian prison when you drink a bunch of these and you're like, woo! It would end up poorly. But it's a magnificent beer.
Orban would be
Orban and Borat would bail us out. He'd say, he's with us.
We're going too far. As I always say,
edit that out.
Edit this way.
Down with the Soros prosecutors. Edit it out.
And as always, embrace the adventure.
Cheers.